But when I fixed this, Motmot said, "Mommy, just go to work like that." What did you say?
I said, it looks really nice. You should go to work with that.
And so I did. And the funny thing is, when I got to work, everyone loved it. Everyone was like, "Oh my goodness, look at that!" And the other thing is, they couldn't believe I did it myself. So like. Hi everyone, it's Mommy and
Motmot!
Oh my goodness, it's been a minute and a half. We haven't seen you guys in a very, very long time. And I have to be very honest with you, it's because it's my fault. The reason you haven't seen us is because if you remember, I cut my hair. I cut my hair down to about, it was very short. An inch, maybe not quite an inch. It was really, really short, exactly about half an inch. And since then, I've been shying away from the camera, to be honest. But drum roll, please! You see how long that is now? How much longer that is? Look at that.
Everybody give Mommy a round of applause.
Look at that. See, it's actually really growing. It's actually really, really, really growing, and it's all the way around. So basically, I've been, just been scarfing it, and I've been doing all sorts of things to it. I've, gelled it, curled it, and done all sorts of things. But I did this yesterday, and I was I was a little embarrassed because I remember when I was very young, and I remember the person that used to sport this kind of hair. I am not going to say who, but anyone who sort of lived in the place I lived for a while will know exactly what I'm talking about, but I won't say anything. So, but when I fixed this, Motmot said, "Mommy, just go to work like that." What did you say?
I said, it looks really nice. You should go to work with that.
And so I did. And the funny thing is, when I got to work, everyone loved it. Everyone was like, "Oh my goodness, look at that." And the other thing is, they couldn't believe I did it myself. Okay, so what we're going to do, I actually had another style completely. And as you can imagine, Motmot has had like 1,000 different hairstyles between then and now. What I did was, and she's trying not to yawn, she's trying to hide yawn. I outed her just then. So what I've been doing is I've just had like plaits, and I've just left it, and I'll just put a scarf or just rock it like that. But today I'm going to do the same thing for Motmot, but she wants, what do you want in your hair? Beads. So we're going to do the same thing, but obviously not curled like mine. And then we're going to put some beads on the end. She's got gold beads today, and we will let you know. But before we start on the hairstyle, I'm sure Motmot has a couple of things to tell you about her skills in horse riding.
So in horse riding, I'm trying out a canter, and I'm getting really good at it. Yeah, I sort of fell off the horse.
Oh no!
But luckily the horse didn't step on me.
Thank God for that.
And I got right back on, and I am not afraid of horses, which I am glad about because I love horses. And I'm glad Yoko didn't step on me.
So the thing is, I would have freaked out. I really would have. But she didn't. She wasn't hurt, thankfully. She wasn't hurt, and the horse was very, it's one of these horses that has been doing this forever. Very gentle. What's the word? She was safe. She rolled. She's
That's
actually
the word. Mindful. The horse was very mindful.
Very mindful. Okay, I like that. So she's learned how to roll off safely. And, she was surrounded by lots of trainers who knew exactly what to do, who checked her out. And, of course, I checked her out everywhere you can imagine, just because I'm Mommy. And so she's fine. But one of the funny things that happened was another girl was walking out of the barn with another horse. And what did her mum say? Remember the girl that said, join the...
Oh, yes. She said, join
Welcome.
Welcome to the club. And
Yeah.
I asked what club it was, and she said the falling off the horse club.
Yep, the club
I
of
guess
the
I
people.
joined that club.
Right, and it's one of those things that don't get hurt, but you are going to fall off at some point. Eventually, but we now have an agreement that she can't fall off again because Mummy can't handle it. Anyway, so let's get to today's hairstyle and come along with us. Ready? Yeah, let's go for it. So we're about halfway now, it seems. Maybe not quite halfway, but I wanted to show you something. If you remember Motmot's curl pattern, she's got a very unique curl pattern. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking a bit of oil, I'll put it in her hair like so, and then I sort of gently stretch it towards the end. See, like that. So that actually untangles the end, because the kind of curl pattern she has means that her ends would tangle up really easily. So I've noticed that when I do this with her hair, it just untangles it. Then I don't have to, do you see what I mean? Because look how short that is, and look how long this actually is compared to that. So it, instead of combing it or teasing it out too badly, I just put the oil and I sort of work it out, work it towards the end like that. And it does untangle it. It's quite amazing. So this is our oils that I'm using. And by the time you get to that bit, you comb the ends out. It just comes out really easily. So her hair is very dense, as you remember. The only thing is that it's really hard to comb when you don't know what to do. But once you know what to do, it's actually quite easy to comb, because I haven't done anything to it. I've just, gone with the oil like that. And this is something I've noticed over time. And look how it's just literally untangled. But I've had to do that with care. So, yep, just wanted to show you that. On we go. Another thing I wanted to show you very quickly is the way I comb her hair. Don't forget that her hair is actually been conditioned, so it's not, it's not all tangled and mangled. But I just wanted to show you. I don't know if you've seen me doing it, but when I grab the hair, I tend to go from the base like this when it's completely soft, and then I hold it and then I tease it towards the top. See? So there is no yanking. See what I mean? So even though the ends look like they're tangled, you can comb right through. So because it's conditioned properly, and it's also going to be oiled in a minute. So we take very good care of this hair so it can grow properly. Okay, everyone, we're done. This little lady fell asleep for a little second, but she's awake now. So we're done. Now we're going to put the beads on. Oops. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to put the beads on, and then we're down to go. So it's quite short because her hair is has shrunk quite a bit, but you already know that. It's actually very long. It's gone much longer, and it's nice and healthy, and it's puffy, and like we call them, the juicy twists. Mwah! All right, so we'll be back when we finish the beads. All done. So as you can see, we don't have the same styles, obviously, because my hair is much shorter. But this little lady is very sleepy, and it's about time to go to bed. But before we do, let's just show you Oh, it's beautiful. Now again, you see how springy that is? How beautiful is springy? So beautiful. Anyway, so this is the back end of it. How beautiful are those? Juicy twist with beads. And this is one side of it. And this is the other side of it. And she can do so many things with this. So first of all, like she's, I'm sure she's gonna play with it. She can have these up like so. It still hurts a little bit. No, we don't like that. We don't like this stuff. Okay, we don't like that. Okay, we don't like that. So we can have it down, but we can pull it up.
Normal thing. We can have a lot of hairs there. We can have a lot of hairs here.
So we can do a lot with it, and you can shake. Remember, everyone, shake. She always loved the shake. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to pull it up. Obviously not so it doesn't hurt, because what happens is that when you pull it up, because of the kind of hair she has, it stretches by the morning. But then that's what happens with her hair naturally. So look at that. Okay, so another thing I could have done is I could have, gelled it and done all of that I've seen other people do. But as you know, I want to keep it as natural as possible. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I have done it in the past, gelled her hair. I just wanted the juicy twists to be just like that. Now, I didn't twist mine. Actually, those are actually plaits. That's why they're skinnier. And so what I have done in the past is when I've done this, I've just untangled it and then I've had a nice frill. So from Mommy, do you have anything else you want to say before we? Good night. Okay. So from Mommy and good night. Let's go kisses.